What's up, guys? Top Gun Maverick coming out in just a week. We'll be seeing it next Thursday night. Review coming that day as well, which is also my birthday. So, yeah, what a birthday gift that will be. Look, talking about the first Top Gun film. Watched it for the very first time last night. Look, I've seen clips, scenes, trailers, whatever for the film years upon years, but I never watched it. I own the 4K, never watched it until now. Top Gun, seeing it for the first time. Tom Cruise, Pete Maverick Mitchell, Kelly McGillis, Charlie, Anthony Edwards plays Goose, Val Kilmer, Ice, Michael Ironside, Jester, Tom Skerritt, Viper, a couple other people, Tim Robbins in the film as Merlin. And look, I'll tell you this, this is a great movie. This is such a And look, I'll tell you this. This is a great movie. The cinematography is so lifelike and it feels so real. The effects in the movie don't feel like visual effects. It feels like you're actually watching these practical effects take place, and we probably are. I mean, I don't know what they use. If they use models like they did in Star Wars, what did they do here? But regardless, whatever they did, it looks incredible, and it stands up to this day. I mean, if there's any CGI, VFX, you cannot tell. It looks that good. And the story as well. Look, the story is very basic in this movie. This is a very basic film, but it excels at everything it's trying to do. This is a film. Tom Cruise plays Maverick, and he is in a class, and he wants to be the elite. He wants to be the best of the best. Him and his wingman, Goose, in the film, they get the spot at Top Gun, which is the elite class for the Air Force, Navy, and they go, and he meets friends, he meets enemies, he meets the Iceman, played by Val Kilmer in the movie, who he's the dick of the film, but he's not overly a dick. They could have wrote this character to be such a cliched asshole, but he's not. There's a few lines here and there, but I mean, the guy's just really trying to be the best as well. And he meets the instructor, one of the instructors of the class, played by McGillis. Was her name Carrie McGillis? Something McGillis. She plays Charlie. Kelly McGillis. She plays Charlie, and she doesn't usually get involved with students, but Maverick just has such a cocky personality, but you could tell his intentions are good. You could tell he has such good intentions. He's just trying to be the best he can be, because you could tell the character is so passionate about being a pilot. And look, the movie's very, very light, very heartfelt until shit finally hits the fan. The death of Goose. I knew that was coming. I mean, that's kind of pop culture now that happens. So, how did it happen? How does it affect Maverick? Tears him apart. The death of Goose. He wants to take full responsibility for it almost, but he can't, because he's not responsible. Everything came back. He's not responsible. It was something to do with the aircraft itself, and that he's not responsible for this, but it happened. It almost traumatizes him, and he gets into such a slump, and this character hits like a rock bottom all-time low, and Tom Cruise really pulls it off in the most simplistic way, and I think that all really works really well till he finally talks to one of the older wingmen or pilots that was with his father, Tom Cruise's father in the film, who passed in combat. He decides, you know what, I'm gonna take Goose with me. He takes his dog tags and all that, and he goes, the graduation ceremony and all that, and they say, look, you're in the real deal now, and we're going to send you out onto the field, and things get hairy. Things get really hairy. There's like 6 or 7 enemy ships that are flying around, and enemy aircraft. That Maverick goes in, and he saves the Iceman. There's a great scene in the middle of the film where he leaves his wingman. He leaves his wingman to try to complete his own mission, where it fails, and he kind of learns from this, how to be a better pilot. The death of Goose turns him into such a better man almost. It takes him to rock bottom, but then it changes him really as he sort of copes with it and evolves with it. And he saves Iceman at the end of the film. And it's just so uplifting. I mean, this movie is so uplifting. Then you get to that ending where they're all cheering. It's almost like the end of A New Hope. After the Death Star is destroyed, Luke Skywalker reunites with Leia, 3PO, Han Solo, and everybody's clapping. And Cruise, he goes over to Iceman. And Iceman says, "Look, you're still dangerous, but you could be my wingman at any time." And I think that is so heartwarming, and it's just it's the ultimate hell yeah. It's the ultimate satisfier. I don't know. This movie, it's such a satisfying movie, such a great film to watch. And his relationship with the instructor, Kelly McGillis, she doesn't necessarily fall head over heels for him. He really works her into falling for him. And they have such strong chemistry, these two actors. And then you're wondering, when are they going to kiss? When are they going to kiss? And then they do. And they're like, finally. And that leads to one of the most kinky sex scenes in any film I've ever seen. I mean, they are sucking face. There's tongues going this way. There's tongues going that way. There's tongues everywhere. These two people are munching on each other. So, yeah, look, all of it really, really works for me. Other than its simplicity, I think it does do what it needs to do very well. And Top Gun is a great film. It's a 4.5 out of 5-star film for me. Is it not a 5 out of 5? Maybe it's not a 5 out of 5 because, during that time period where Maverick is dealing with the death of Goose, he does come back from it, but he hits rock bottom, and he comes back from it in a quick way, but at the same time, it might have had something to do with the editing. I don't know. Regardless, but it might be a nitpick. I mean, this is a great film. So, guys, comment your thoughts. Top Gun. Do you like the movie? Do you love the movie? You're gonna go see the next one next week. I can't wait. Top Gun Maverick. Tom Cruise is gonna be Top Gun instructor, and that's gonna be great to see. Cannot wait to see it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You haven't done so already. Lots of reviews coming out in the future. We got Men saying that tonight. Alex Garland's new film. We also got the Chip and Dale film coming out tomorrow on Disney Plus. Obi-Wan Kenobi coming out next week. Stranger Things 4 next week. A lot of things next week, including Top Gun Maverick. So, yeah, guys, that's been it for me. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links to those are in the description of this video. And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching my review for Top Gun. And until next time, over and out.